Health insurance.
I would like to purchase some health insurance.
Have you ever purchased health insurance before?
I have health insurance now, but I want to look into other choices.
Do you know if you're interested in an HMO or a PPO?
Could you explain the difference to me?
To clarify it for you, with a PPO, you may pay more, but you get to choose your own doctor.
When I pay for a service, is the payment the same for a PPO or HMO?
The payments are quite a bit higher for the PPO, but you can go anywhere you like.
How much will an HMO cost me per month?
Go to our website and fill in the questionnaire. Once we have all of your information, we can give you a quote.
I need information on purchasing health insurance.
Is this the first time you have had health insurance?
This is my first time buying health insurance.
You have a choice of HMO or a PPO. Do you understand the difference?
I am not sure what those are.
Just so you understand completely, an HMO is a little cheaper, but you have limited choices of which doctor you choose.
If I need to use my insurance, are the payments the same for a PPO and HMO?
By going to the providers on the HMO list, you save money in out-of-pocket expenses.
Can you give me a comparison between a PPO and an HMO?
We can mail you a questionnaire, and when we have all of your information, we'll mail you a quote. I'm calling to purchase health insurance.
Do you have health insurance now?
I was on my parents' policy, but I need to start buying my own.
You can purchase an HMO or a PPO. Do you know what you want?
I don't know what I want.
Let me explain it to you. An HMO is a little cheaper, but you can only choose certain doctors.
When I go to the doctor, do I pay the same out-of-pocket expenses for a PPO?
The payments are a little lower for an HMO, as long as you go to their doctors.
How much will a PPO cost me per month?
We need to factor in many things. Why don't you come in and we will have you fill out a questionnaire?
Going to an emergency room.
I hate to call you this late at night, but could you possibly help me to get to the emergency room?
We will come right over. What happened?
My temperature went up to 105 and I have a rash.
Make sure that someone unlocks the back door so I can get in if you fall asleep before I get there.
I will do that in a minute.
Make sure that you have your insurance card and driver's license where we can grab them.
I know right where they both are.
Is there an emergency room near you?
It is on the other side of town, next to City Hall.
I am on my way. Give me 10 minutes and I'll get to you. I really need your help and want to know if you could drive me to the emergency room.
I will take you there right away. What's wrong?
I woke up with a rash and a temperature of 105.
I want to be able to get to you when I get there. If you can unlock the back door right now, that would be great.
I will make sure that I do that before you get here.
Also, make sure that we have your driver's license and insurance card before we leave for the emergency room.
I'm getting them out while I'm speaking to you.
Do you know where your nearest emergency room is?
It is near the bridge that crosses over the river.
I am driving to you even as we speak. Hang in there.
Sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if you could drive me to the emergency room.
Of course. What is the problem?
I am running a really high fever of 105 degrees and I have a rash on my stomach.
If you can, go and unlock the back door so I can get in when I get there if you fall asleep.
I can do that when I get off the phone.
Do you know where your driver's license and insurance card are?
I already had them out before I called you.
Where is your nearest emergency room?
It's just a few blocks away.
Fine, I'm on my way. I'll be there in about 5 minutes.
A toothache.
How have you been doing?
I can't sleep or eat. I have a really bad pain in my tooth.
How long have you had this toothache?
It bothers me off and on, but it's gotten much worse these past few weeks.
Is there anything that you've done to your tooth that might have caused the pain?
My girlfriend told me that I grind my teeth a lot when I sleep. Maybe that's the problem.
When you brush your teeth, what do you use?
I use a soft bristled toothbrush.
Does it bother you when you have to chew a lot?
Absolutely. That set it off big time. Doctor, I have the worst toothache.
How long have you had this pain?
For about a week or so, but it's gotten really bad in the last couple of days.
Did you do anything that might have aggravated your tooth?
You know, I was eating Jawbreakers in the movies the other day, and I accidentally bit down really hard on one.
What kind of toothbrush do you use?
I just use a regular hard bristled toothbrush.
Does it bother you when you eat something really cold?
Yes, it definitely bothers me more when I do that. So, what brings you to my office today?
My tooth is killing me.
How long has your tooth been bothering you?
It just started hurting me last night.
Have you injured your tooth in any way?
I think one of my fillings might be coming loose.
Do you have a special kind of toothbrush that you like to use?
I have an electric toothbrush.
Does it bother you when you eat something really sweet?
Oh yeah, when I do that, it hurts a lot more.
Normal test results.
Hi, I was wondering if you had my test results in.
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but I want you to log onto our website for a printout of all of the details.
So basically, I am okay?
If there were any major problems, I would always notify you by phone to come in.
What will I learn when I see the results on the website?
A description of each test is given on the site.
What will the numbers tell me?
The website will give you a normal range and then tell you what your results are.
Are all of my test results on that site?
Your entire test history is on the site. You can compare your results from over the years.
Hi, I think I'm supposed to call for my test results today.
If you go onto our website and put in your password, you can access your test results.
Are you saying that there weren't any problems?
I will always have you come in for a discussion if there is a major problem.
Will I be able to read the results on the website and understand them?
Yes, if you go there, you can see what each test is about.
How will I know what the numbers mean?
You can see your results and how they compare to the normal range.
How can I see test results from tests I have taken before?
We put all of your test results up in the same place. Just check the dates for what you need. Hello, could you tell me my test results?
Your results are posted on the website. Just put in your password and you can see the exact numbers.
Are you saying that all my results were normal?
We always contact you by phone to come in if there is a need for follow-up.
How will I know what the results mean on the website?
The purpose of each test is given on the site.
Will the numbers mean anything to me?
The website will give you your results and then tell you what the normal range is.
Can I see all of my test results at once?
Yes, you can see every test for the past 5 years. You can compare them.
Discussing test results.
Hello? The nurse said that you might have my test results in from the other day.
I would like for you to come in and talk about a few more tests that I would like to run.
Does this mean that you have bad news for me?
I just want to talk to you about the tests that I want to run.
Can't you just tell me now?
I don't know anything for certain. We always do a double check if there is a question.
I want to see you right away.
You could come in this afternoon. If you're feeling too stressed, feel free to bring a friend along.
I know for sure that something is wrong.
Don't worry about a thing. We are just taking a second look and talking. Hi, the lab said that you would be getting my test results in today.
I'd like you to come in and discuss some further tests that I would like to run.
I think that is a bad sign.
For now, I would like to run a few more tests to look into some of the problems they mentioned.
Why wouldn't you tell me over the phone?
If there's any question about test results, we always do a recheck.
I need to come in right away.
I would be happy to see you this afternoon. If you're feeling upset, please bring a friend or relative along.
You are scaring me.
Come on in this afternoon and we'll talk. It will be fine. Hi, Hi, I was wondering if I could get my test results from the other day.
Yes, I would like to schedule an appointment for you to come in and talk with me.
Is something wrong with me?
No, sometimes the test results aren't clear, and we need to do more to get a clearer picture.
Can we talk about it now?
I would if I knew anything for sure, but I want to take a second look.
When can I come and see you?
You can come in this afternoon. If you would feel better, bring your husband with you.
Now I know that something bad is up.
Just relax. We will talk about it this afternoon.
Buying over-the-counter medicine.
Can you help me find the lotion for a problem I'm having?
That's what I'm here for. What questions can I answer for you?
I have poison oak and I need help with the rash that won't stop itching.
The best product is Technu, and you can buy either the lotion or cream.
Which one is best?
The cream form is very popular.
Can I do anything else to help with the itching?
You could also take an antihistamine to help the rash go away quicker.
I appreciate you helping me find a solution to the itching.
Anytime you have a question, please feel free to ask.
Excuse me, could you help me pick out a lotion?
Sure. What is the problem?
I got poison oak while hiking and I need something to help me with the itching.
I can suggest a product called Technu that comes in a lotion or cream.
Which do you prefer?
Hikers tell me that the cream is best because it stays on longer.
Is there anything else I can do to help with the itching?
You can take an antihistamine.
Thank you so much for all your information.
You are welcome. Please feel free to ask me a question anytime you need help. I need help picking out a lotion.
It would be my pleasure to help. What do you need help with?
I picked up some poison oak while hiking and I can't stop itching.
We have Technu, and it's available in lotion or cream.
Do you find that one works better than the other?
I have heard that the cream is longer lasting.
Is there anything I can take that will help with the itching?
If you take an antihistamine, that would help a lot.
Thank you for helping me figure out what to do with my poison oak.
It was my pleasure. Come back anytime.
Going home early because of being ill.
Professor, excuse me, but I need to leave early.
What seems to be the problem?
I am not feeling well.
What is bothering you?
I think I'm beginning to have an asthma attack.
Would you like someone to walk you over to the student health center?
No, I think I should just go home because I have some medicine there.
Do you need a ride home?
I live in the dorms across the street, so I'll be okay.
Okay. Then hope you feel better soon. Check your email for missed assignments.
I'm sorry, but I cannot stay for the rest of class today.
Why do you need to leave early?
I don't feel so good.
What doesn't feel right?
I feel as if I'm going to be sick to my stomach.
Perhaps you should get checked out at the student health center before you go home.
I have some medicine at home that I could take.
Are you going to be okay to drive home, or would you like someone to go with you?
Thank you, but my friend is in the library and he can give me a ride home.
We hope that you are feeling better soon. Email me if you have any questions.
Excuse me, Professor, I need to go home now.
Is everything okay?
I just feel funny.
What exactly seems to be the matter?
I have a terrible headache.
Do you think that you should go to the student health center?
I already have some medicine at home if I could just get there.
Do you need someone to drive you home?
Thank you, but the bus stop's right at my house.
Well, go home and rest up. Make sure you check the website for assignments.
Having a cold.
You don't look so good.
I feel horrible. I think I picked up a bug.
Do you know who you got it from?
Oh, a lot of people in my dorm are sick. Perhaps I picked it up there.
Do you take any cold medication?
I've been taking vitamin C and zinc and trying to get some rest.
I think that rest and liquids are what doctors recommend for a cold.
My grandmother swears by a hot chicken soup for a cold.
A pharmacist might be able to help you if your home remedies don't work.
Yes, if I get worse, I will definitely look for extra help with this. You look a bit under the weather.
I'm not feeling all that great. I think I have that crud that is going around.
I know that it's going around the dorms.
My boyfriend hasn't been feeling so well. Maybe he passed it on to me.
I have some cold tablets if you'd like one.
Mostly, I feel like I need some rest and hot soup.
Drinking liquids and getting rest is a good idea with a cold.
My grandmother thinks that honey and whiskey is got a cure for the cold.
You could always go to the pharmacy if it gets worse and if you want suggestions.
If things don't get better in a few days, I will look for some other solutions.
Not feeling well.
Has everything been okay with you lately?
I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep lately. I'm exhausted.
Have you been too busy to get enough sleep?
I try to go to sleep, but I just can't stay asleep.
How late do you try to go to sleep?
I go to bed when I finish my work.
Has anything in your day-to-day life been bothering you lately?
I am worried about how I am going to pay my tuition.
You might consider listening to relaxing music as you go to sleep to clear your head.
Doing something relaxing before I go to sleep sounds like a plan.
How are you feeling today?
I'm pretty tired. I haven't been sleeping well.
Do you have enough time to get the right amount of sleep?
I have enough time. I just can't seem to fall asleep and stay asleep.
What time do you usually go to bed?
I don't have one time in particular. I just go to sleep whenever I feel tired.
Have you been under a lot of stress lately?
I just lost my job, and I am unsure about being able to find another one.
Have you ever tried doing relaxation exercises before you go to bed?
I haven't ever tried that, but it sounds like a good idea. How have you been doing lately?
Actually, I haven't been sleeping well. I'm kind of out of it.
Is there some reason why you can't get enough sleep?
I go to bed, but I just can't get comfortable enough to stay asleep.
When do you turn in for the night?
I usually try to go to bed around 11 or so during the week.
Do you have a lot on your mind when you try to go to sleep?
My mother is ill with cancer, and I think about her a lot.
Do you ever meditate or read before bedtime?
I usually watch a lot of television before I go to bed. Maybe I should try something else to help me quiet down.
Taking an X-ray.
I was told to come to you to get a chest X-ray.
No problem. Just take your clothes off from the waist up and put the gown on with the opening in the back.
Then what should I do?
You will stand over here up against this plate.
Should I just stand naturally?
You will raise your arms up shoulder high.
Is this all right?
Yes, you are doing great.
Where will you be going?
I need to stand behind this shield. Now you will take a deep breath, hold it, and let it out.
Is that it?
That's it. You can get dressed when the film is developed.
I came here to get a chest X-ray.
I will need you to take your clothes off from the waist up and put on the gown, leaving the opening in the back.
What comes next?
I will need you to face this glass plate right over here.
Should I do anything else?
Your arms need to be raised to shoulder height.
Is this okay?
So far, so good.
How come you were walking away?
I am not leaving. I just need you to take a really deep breath, hold it, and then let it out.
Will I be finished then?
You will be able to put your clothes on as soon as I have checked the film. My doctor said that I need a chest X-ray.
Just take your clothes off from the waist up and put this gown on with the opening in the back.
What should I do after that?
You need to come over here and face this plate.
Am I standing the right way?
I will need your arms raised to shoulder height.
Am I doing this the right way?
Everything you are doing is perfect.
Are you going to leave?
I am just getting behind the screen. You need to take a deep breath, hold it, and then breathe normally.
Is that all there is to it?
You can get dressed as soon as the film is processed. We will be all done here.
A medical emergency.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh my God, it's my stomach. It's killing me.
Where does it hurt the most?
Right here. It hurts right here.
How long has it felt like this?
It felt okay when I woke up, and then suddenly I had this really sharp pain.
Do you have a history of stomach pain?
No, and I haven't done anything out of the ordinary.
Well, I think that we're going to have to get you into an emergency room right away.
Thank you for helping me.
Where are you feeling the pain?
I can't stand up. My stomach is killing me.
Can you put your hand where it hurts the most?
It hurts smack in the middle of my gut.
Did this just come on suddenly?
I felt okay until an hour or so ago, and then I just doubled over.
Have you exercised strenuously or played sports recently?
No, I don't usually get a lot of stomach aches.
We need to get to an emergency room to see what the problem is.
I think that is the best way to figure out what is causing this. Thank you. Can you tell me where it hurts?
I'm so glad they called you. It feels like something is really wrong with my stomach.
Does it hurt when I push here?
It's mostly on my right side, right here.
Have you been feeling this way for a while?
I started feeling kind of sick last night after dinner, but this morning the pain got really bad.
Have you eaten anything unusual lately?
No, not that I can remember.
We are going to take you to an emergency room right now.
I will feel better when I know what the problem is. Thank you for the drugs.
A stomach ache.
Are you feeling okay?
My stomach is bothering me.
What have you been eating?
I had a ham sandwich with mayonnaise for lunch.
Maybe the food had something wrong with it.
It could be bad food, but I didn't feel so well yesterday either.
Have you been under a lot of pressure lately?
I haven't been under any more stress than usual.
Perhaps you have caught that bug that is going around.
I feel like maybe I'm coming down with the flu. You look kind of green.
I don't feel so good. I am feeling sick to my stomach.
Have you had anything to eat lately?
I had fried shrimp and clams for lunch.
Perhaps the food was bad.
Perhaps, but I haven't felt well for a few days now.
Has anything been upsetting you lately?
My stress level is pretty much what it usually is.
Do you think that maybe you're getting the flu?
It seems to me like I may have caught a bug.
You don't look so good.
I have a major stomach ache.
Did you eat something strange?
I had spaghetti with clam sauce for lunch.
Maybe you have food poisoning.
Yes, that could have been it, but I haven't been feeling that great for the past few days.
Are you under a lot of stress?
Not really. Things have been going okay.
Maybe you have a touch of the flu.
I think that I might be getting the flu.
Filling prescription.
I'm dropping off my prescription to get it filled.
You can come back in 20 minutes and it will be ready.
If I couldn't wait, could the prescription be mailed to me?
Yes, you can have it delivered or filled at any location in our HMO.
When should I take this medication?
You need to take it at bedtime.
Should I take this medicine on an empty stomach?
Don't mix alcohol with this medication, but you can take it with or without food.
What are the side effects of this medication?
You might feel a little dizzy at first, but it should pass.
I need to get my prescription filled.
You may pick it up in 20 minutes.
If I wanted to, could I have it mailed to me?
Yes, and you can renew this prescription by phone.
Are there any special instructions about this medication?
Take it 3 times a day.
Can I take it with food?
You should take this medicine with food and no alcohol.
Are there any side effects with this medication?
You might get a little dizzy, but that is it. I am here to get my prescription filled.
Your prescription will be ready in 20 minutes.
Do you ever deliver prescriptions by mail?
Yes, in fact, you can renew this prescription over the internet and have it delivered to your home.
How should I take this medication?
You should take it twice a day.
Should I avoid alcohol with this medication?
You need something in your stomach when you take it. Don't drink alcohol with this medication.
Should I expect any side effects?
Sometimes you might feel dizzy, but that isn't common.
Calling in sick.
Good morning. Is this Ryan?
You are speaking with Ryan. How can I help you?
Ryan, this is Malia, and I need to call in sick today.
What seems to be the problem?
I went hiking and have terrible poison oak.
When did you get that?
Oh, I think I got it on Saturday, but it just showed up today.
What are you doing for it?
The doctor prescribed an ointment and gave me a shot.
Good. You probably should be much better by tomorrow.
Hello, I'd like to speak with Ryan.
This is Ryan. How may I help you?
Ryan, this is Malia, and I'm afraid that I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
Do you know what the problem is?
I have a horrible rash from poison oak.
Have you had it a long time?
The doctor said that I probably have had it a few days.
Have you been using anything for it?
I bought some over-the-counter lotion, and I'm taking an antihistamine.
That will probably take care of your symptoms. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, may I speak to Ryan, please?
This is Ryan you're speaking with. What can I do for you?
Hi, Ryan. This is Malia, and I will not be coming to work today.
What is wrong with you?
I have really bad poison oak, and I can't stop itching.
How long have you had it?
I've had it a few days, but the rash really got bad last night.
How have you been treating it?
I have some lotion that the doctor gave me as well as an antihistamine.
That should work. I'll see you tomorrow when you return to work.
Changing an appointment time.
Hello, I scheduled an appointment with Dr. Smith, and I can't make it on that day.
What day was your appointment on?
My appointment was on Monday.
What time had you chosen?
It was for 10 in the morning.
I am looking at your appointment right now. What day would you prefer?
I would prefer next Thursday.
What time would be best for you?
I want to come in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm writing you down for that time. We look forward to seeing you. Good morning. I made an appointment with Dr. Smith, but I have to change it.
When you made your appointment, what day did you choose?
My appointment was on Wednesday.
At what time was that appointment?
It was for 4 in the afternoon.
I could see the appointment that you had. What day did you need to change it to?
I want to change it to next Tuesday.
What time would you prefer?
I would prefer 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'll put it down for that time. Thank you for calling to reschedule.
Hi, I have a doctor's appointment scheduled with Dr. Smith, and I need to change it.
What day did you have it scheduled for?
My appointment was on Tuesday.
What time was it scheduled for?
It was for 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I see your appointment. What day would you like to switch it to?
I would like to switch it to next Friday.
What time would you like?
I would like to come in at 10 in the morning.
Fine. I will pencil that in right now. We will see you then.
Having a blood test in the lab.
I came to this lab to have my blood drawn.
You're in the right place. Roll up your left sleeve and have a seat.
What am I being tested for?
Your doctor wants to know what your white blood cell count is.
What does my white blood cell count tell him?
Usually if your white count is off, the doctor suspects an infection.
How much will it hurt?
It's only a pinprick. I have to put this tourniquet on your arm to make the vein easier to find.
Is that my blood going into that tube?
That blood that just filled the tube is all that I needed. Thanks for coming in.
The doctor sent me over here to have my blood drawn.
Certainly. Please have a seat and roll up your left sleeve.
What is this test for?
Well, today your doctor wants to check your white blood cell count.
What does that tell him?
Well, if it is elevated, you might have an infection.
Will the blood test hurt?
It is only a little pin stick. I'm going to put on a tourniquet on your arm to puff your veins up.
Ouch!
There we go. I got the blood that I needed. My doctor says that I need a blood test.
I can help you with that. Just have a seat and roll up your left sleeve.
What are you taking my blood for?
Your doctor has requested a check of your white blood count.
What information does that give him?
If your white blood cell count is off, it could signal an infection somewhere in your body.
Is a blood test painful?
I'm putting a tourniquet on your arm to plump up the vein. It will only feel like a little pinprick.
Oh, my God, that hurts.
That was it. Thank you for coming in today.
Making a doctor's appointment.
Hi, I need to make an appointment to see the doctor.
What seems to be the problem?
I have a rash that I need a doctor to look at.
Ugh. Do you have a fever with that rash?
No, it just itches a lot.
I have an opening on Tuesday or Wednesday. Which would be best for you?
I need an appointment on Tuesday.
Fine. I am putting you down for 9 o'clock on that day. Would you like to see Dr. Smith or Dr. Jones?
I would like to see Dr. Jones.
I can schedule you with him with no problem. We look forward to seeing you.
Hello. I need to come in and see the doctor.
Are you scheduling a checkup or are you ill?
I have really itchy skin and think I have to have it looked at.
Have you been feeling any joint aches with that rash?
No, but I have a low fever.
I have times available for Tuesday or Wednesday. Which one would work best for you?
I want to come in on Wednesday.
I can fit you in on that day at 10 o'clock. Dr. Smith or Dr. Jones is available.
I would prefer Dr. Smith.
You can see the doctor of your choice then, and we will see you at your scheduled appointment time. Good morning. I would like to make a doctor's appointment.
Can you describe your health concern?
I have been having skin problems that aren't going away.
Are you in pain?
No, except for the rash. I feel fine.
Would Tuesday or Wednesday be best for you?
I'd like to come in on Tuesday.
I will write you in for that day at 4. You can see either Dr. Smith or Dr. Jones.
I'd like to see Dr. Smith.
I will write you in on the doctor's schedule. See you then.
Seeing the doctor.
I've been having a lot of headaches lately.
Have you been having these headaches for a long time?
I have had headaches my whole life, but they have been getting worse lately.
Have you been under a lot of stress lately?
I've been under stress, but no more than usual.
Have you been getting enough sleep lately?
No, I only sleep a few hours a night.
Have you had any head injuries lately?
Yes, actually, I fell skiing last week and hit my head.
I am going to send you for a CT scan, and I will see you again when we see the results.
I've had some really horrible headaches lately.
How long have your headaches been going on?
I get headaches occasionally, but they have been really bad lately.
Any unusual amounts of stress in your life going on right now?
I'm getting ready to take my GRE.
Have you been able to sleep regular hours?
It has been hard for me to sleep with a bad headache.
Has anything hit you in the head lately?
I hit my head on a cupboard door a week ago.
Let's have you come back in a few days and see how you feel. I have been getting headaches almost every day lately.
Have you just started getting a lot of headaches?
I never had very many headaches before, but the last few weeks I have been getting a lot of them.
Have you had any unusual, stressful situations in your life lately?
My mother just passed away last Tuesday.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about sleep? Are you getting enough rest?
I've been working really hard and sleep has not been a priority.
Have you bumped your head or fallen lately?
No, I haven't hit my head.
I'm going to send you to a neurologist for a few tests.
How to stay healthy.
Doctor, what is the best way to stay healthy?
Having a good diet is probably the most important thing.
It is very confusing to know what to eat.
You need plenty of fruits and vegetables, small amounts of protein and whole grains.
Are there certain things that I should avoid?
You shouldn't consume too much sugar or caffeine. Also, watch your intake of fatty food.
After watching my diet, what else should I do?
You need to stop smoking and make sure that you get 30 minutes of exercise every day.
Can I have a glass of wine now and then?
As long as you don't overdo it, a glass of wine a day should be okay. Doctor, what are some things that I can do to stay as healthy as I can be?
You need to eat healthy foods and avoid unhealthy foods.
Sometimes I don't know what the best foods are.
Fresh fruits and vegetables are important, along with protein and whole grains.
What things should I avoid?
You don't want to eat food that is high in fat. You need to avoid caffeine and sugar.
Beyond diet, what else can I do to be healthy?
Getting 30 minutes of exercise a day is important. If you smoke, you need to stop.
How about having a beer on the weekend?
Less than a serving of alcohol a day can actually be good for you. Do not overdo it.
Doctor, can you give me some suggestions on how to stay healthy?
Well, first of all, you need to make sure that you eat the right foods.
What are the best foods to eat?
You should emphasize fresh fruits and vegetables, along with whole grains and protein.
What should I avoid?
You need to avoid highly fatty and greasy foods. You should also avoid too much sugar and caffeine.
What else is important to stay healthy?
You need to get plenty of exercise every day. If you smoke, you need to stop.
Is it okay to drink alcohol?
Actually, studies have shown that people who have 1/2 a glass of alcohol per day do better than those who don't drink.